We have released Strimzi 0.34, and as always, we have a new video for you which covers what's new in this release. This release has over 120 PRs from over 15 contributors. As a reminder, Strimzi 0.34 is also the last version where we support StatefulSet. From the next versions on, we will support only the Strimzi podsets to run the Kafka brokers. Strimzi 0.34 supports Kubernetes 1.19 and newer. The last tested version was Kubernetes 1.26. This was the last available Kubernetes release at the time of the testing. Originally, one of the main new features in this release was supposed to be Kafka 3.4.0. But because this release fixed a CVE, we already backported it into the 0.33 release so that you can run a secure system. The other supported Kafka versions are 3.3.1 and 3.3.2. One of the new features in this release is the ability to run Kafka Connect with stable pod names. This feature is protected by the Stable Connect Identities feature gate, which is currently disabled by default. When you enable this feature gate, Strimzi will use the Strimzi podsets instead of deployments to run the Kafka Connect in Kafka Mirror Maker 2 clusters. That means that instead of the random named pods, it will use pod names which will be stable and which will not change during the rolling update and will have simple index number at the end. Using stable pod names helps to reduce the disruptions during the rolling update and makes your Kafka Connect and Mirror Maker 2 deployments more stable. When I switch to my terminal and list the pods, you can see that I already enabled the feature gate. You can see that my Kafka Connect pods have nice names: My Connect 0, My Connect Connect 1, My Connect Connect 2. And if we would now, for some reason, need to do rolling update of the Connect cluster, these pods will not change. They will be just restarted. Another change in this release is that we now use the JDK HTTP client to talk with the Kubernetes API server. This replaced the OK HTTP client which was used in the previous versions and which contained some unfixed CVEs. Using the JDK native HTTP client helps us to get rid of these CVEs. There are also many other changes, such as the new version of the Strimzi bridge or a new version of the Strimzi OAuth library, which brings support for configurable retries of HTTP connections. We also added support for encrypted connections to the Open Policy Agent server when using Open Policy Agent for authorization, or support for using image digests in the Helm chart. And of course, there are also various bug fixes and smaller improvements. That's it for this release. We hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, and star us on GitHub.